guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. I hope that you guys are all doing well. So for today's video, I have got a makeup tutorial for you guys. It's going to be a get ready with me, but I'm also going to be giving you a review all wrapped into one video, one little makeup slay-torial for you guys. I'm going to be reviewing the ColourPop x SHAYLA x 2 Proceed with Caution collection. She came out with an eyeshadow palette, 2 blushes, 2 lip sets, and I think that's it. So I'm going to be demoing everything for you guys in today's video. I'm going to be showing you guys how I created this look using products from the collection. And yeah, I'm actually really happy with the way that this came out. I was low-key a little nervous because this is different, especially with the pop of yellow, but I'm here for it. It came together really nicely. And I also tested out SHAYLA's little lip blotting concoction that she does on her channel. So I will be showing you guys how all of that came together to create this look. And before we get started, if you are new, my name is Faye. Welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. I really hope that you enjoy it. If you do, be sure to give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I would love to have you as part of my fam. And also, if you have not already, be sure to turn on your post notifications so that you're notified anytime that I upload a new video. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the review. Alright, so we are jumping right in with the eyes today. I'm going to be using the ColourPop x SHAYLA Proceed with Caution eyeshadow palette, and here's a close-up of all of the shades. And the very first one that I'm going to pick up is on the bottom middle. This is the shade Culture, and it's a really beautiful neutral brown shade. This is honestly the perfect transition color for any complexion. So I'm just going to buff that back and forth into my crease, and you guys already know I have my tape laid down for some nice crisp edges. And then after that, I'm going in with the shade Maintenance. This one is like a brick red shade. I'm picking this up on more of a flat blending brush. And as you can see, I am patting the color onto my eye. I'm focusing the majority of the shade on my outer V and then kind of patting what is remaining on the brush into the crease. So I'm just kind of doing a patting motion, a little bit of a sweeping motion, and then here I'm going to turn the brush on the side and then blend whatever is left on the brush into the crease just to kind of make sure that we have a nice seamless blend. But again, I want the majority of the color on my outer V. So here I'm going in with my Too Faced Sculpting Concealer. This one is in the shade Sand. I'm going to use that on a flat concealer brush to cut my crease. You guys already know that's my thing. I like it to be nice and crisp. So I'm just going to take my time with that. This is sped up, but I do really take my time with cutting my crease. And then once I have the concealer placed where I want it, I like to go in with my finger and just make sure that it's all blended out and even across my lid. So after that, I'm going in with the shade Hazard. This is a really beautiful, sparkly charcoal shade. I'm picking this up on a flat shader brush, and as you can see, I'm just applying it right on top of the concealer that I just applied to cut my crease. And then I did decide to go in with a little bit of Fix Plus just to see if it would make a difference. And as you can see, it just makes the shadow a little bit more metallic. It didn't make it much more pigmented. It just gave it a little bit more of a metallic finish to it, which I was here for. So I went ahead and just applied that to both eyes. And then I'm going back in with the shade Maintenance. And I'm just using this shade to intensify my outer V. Some of the shadow kind of got brushed away when I was applying my lid shade and cutting my crease. So I just want that to be really nice and intense on my outer V area. And then once I have that applied, I'm going to go in with a blending brush with no shadow on it just to blend out the edges and make sure that everything is nice and seamless. Once I'm finished with that, we can go ahead and move on to lashes and the face. Alright guys, so I am back. I went ahead and applied my lashes. I'm wearing the Lily Lashes for Sephora collection in the style Miami. I also went ahead and applied my complexion products because I am in the midst of filming a review for you guys, which will be up for you already by the time this video goes up. So I will link it for you if you are interested in checking it out. I'm currently reviewing the Juvia's Place foundation and concealer, which a lot of you guys really wanted me to review. So that is what I have on my face right now. And I went ahead and finished up my lower lash line also. I just applied the same shades that I have on my lid. I did the brown and the transition first, then the reddish shade right underneath it, and then right up close to my lash line, I actually went in with this dark shade right here. This is the shade Gloves On. And I just took that on a flat definer brush. Let me see if I can find it. I just took it on a little flat brush like this and just pressed it up right against my lower lash line. And then I just have a black liner in my inner waterline. So I just went ahead and did that off camera to save time because it's the same shade, same blending, same technique, just on the bottom lash line. So next up, I want to add a little something on the inner corner. I'm really leaning towards this yellow right here, but then I'm also kind of leaning towards the gold shade. I feel like the gold would be more safe, but I really want to use this yellow shade right here. I just feel like that would be just sick on the inner corner. So I think that's what I'm going to do. And I'm going to take a little small brush. This one is the Morphe x Jaclyn Hill JH42 teeny tiny shader brush, and I'm just going to dip right into that yellow and apply it on the inner corner. I'm nervous because I like the way this look has turned out so far, so I don't know, you guys. Should I do the yellow? I'm gonna do it. I'm just gonna do it. Okay, we're just gonna go for it. So I'm gonna dip into the yellow. This is the shade Caution, super pigmented, by the way. And we're just gonna put this on our inner corner. Okay, so here's what we're looking like with the yellow. I'm not mad at it. She's kind of cute. And the thing that I actually really like about this yellow is it can be intimidating looking at it in the pan. But as you saw when I was applying it, it's not too intense right off the bat, and you can build it up to whatever intensity it is that you want on your eyes. So I'm not mad at the yellow, but I still think I want to use this gold. I just can't help myself. So I'm just going to take a little bit, not too much, just a little bit, and just add a little pop of that right on top of the yellow, just to give it a little bit of shimmer. Alright, so this is what the eyes are looking like. I'm not mad at it. It's cute. It's different, but it's cute. So before I jump into the cheek products, I have two blushes here. Before I jump into those, I'm just going to bronze my face real quick. I'm going to use the Fenty Beauty Sunstalker Bronzer in the shade Caramel Cutie. And I'm using this brush that I have been loving lately. This is the Morphe M104. It's a really small, angled, fluffy brush. Perfect for contouring. So I'm going to go ahead and just apply this in all of my usual contour areas. Okay, so next up is blush, and I actually have two shades. The first shade is Construct, which looks like this. It's kind of like a more bronzy shade. I could honestly probably use this to bronze. And then the next one is Whistle While You Work. And that one looks like this, matches my shirt. And a quick little funny story about these. When I purchased this collection, I actually bought it as the PR kit, which I'm sure you guys already saw in the intro portion of the video. But when I got my PR kit, I had two of this shade, two of the shade Construct. And so I emailed ColourPop, and they were super cool about it, sent me the shade. I did have to send them a picture showing that I had two of this shade, but they sent me this shade. I got it really, really quickly, and it was a really nice, smooth customer service experience. So I always like mentioning that just because I think customer service is so important. If I'm going to be spending my money somewhere, I think it's important to have quality customer service. So just wanted to share that with you guys. But I think I'm going to go ahead and just apply both of these just because, like I said, I feel like I could use this one as a bronzer. So that's what I'm going to do. And I'm going to use this bronzer brush right here. This one is the Morphe x Jaclyn Hill JH05. And these brushes, honestly, you guys, they're so good, this collection. If there's one thing I feel like Jaclyn has done well from launches that I have purchased from her, it is her brushes. These are really, really good. So, and now that I'm looking at it on the brush, I don't know if this is going to be a good bronzer shade, but we're going to see. So I'm just going to apply that to my cheek area. Okay, so on me, it is kind of bronzy. This shade actually reminds me a lot of MAC Format. The way that it applies to my cheek, how it looks like a blush, but it could pass as a bronzer. It just reminds me of MAC Format. But I'm going to go in with Whistle While You Work. And this shade makes me a little bit nervous, so I'm just going to tap very lightly, like barely anything on the brush, and apply that to the apples of my cheeks and blend it back. Okay, it's not too much if you use a very, very light hand, especially for my complexion. I mean, obviously, SHAYLA is a deeper complexion, deeper than my complexion. So if she created this blush, she would obviously create shades that she loves and would want to use. So just, if you pick this one up, just going with a very light hand, this blush will probably literally last me forever because I barely need that much product to give myself a nice kind of rosy pink flush to the cheek. Okay, so really quick before I go in with highlight and lip, I'm going to set my face with the Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. And for highlight today, I went ahead and brought out the OGs from her original launch, these loose highlighters. These are the shades Boomin' and Pose, and I think I'm actually going to mix them together because why not? I did do a review, I'm pretty sure, on these when they originally launched, but these highlighters are absolutely stunning. Her whole original launch was just as bomb as this one, honestly. But I'm just going to dip. So Boomin' is like a bronzy highlight, and then Pose is more of like a golden highlight that kind of has a little bit of like green reflex. So I'm just gonna dip into both of those and apply it right on my cheekbone. And last but not least, we have the lip colors. So she actually came out with 2 lip sets, and there's 2 lip liners and 2 ultra satin lips. So we have the shades, let's see. So we have the shades BFF3 and BFF4. BFF3 kind of reminds me of MAC Cork. So that's it right there. And then BFF4 is just a little bit darker. It's probably similar to like MAC Chestnut. I don't have that shade, but I've seen a lot of people with darker complexions use it as a lip liner, and that is what it reminds me of. But it is definitely a warmer lip liner. And then for the satin lips, the first shade we have is Speed Up. And this one is more of a pink toned, actually very much a rosy pink shade. So that's it right there. And then we have Slow Down, which is more of a brown toned nude. It actually looks even a little bit peachy, but there's that one right there. So I think I'm going to use Slow Down, which is this one, the like brownish peachy toned nude. And I'm going to try to line my lips the way that SHAYLA did in her video. So basically she went in first with BFF3, lined her entire lip, and then went in with Slow Down, or whatever satin lip you prefer, right on top of the lip liner. Okay, so this is what the lips are looking like. This nude though, it's kind of giving me life. But basically she said apply the lip liner, then put the lip color just on your bottom lip and blot till you can't no more is what she said. So that is what I did, and this is what the lip is looking like. I'm here for the lip, okay? I'm here for the lip. So I'm gonna go in with a little bit more of BFF3. Okay, and then once you have that on, the next thing she says to do is go in with BFF4 and just lightly line around the outer part of your lip to kind of give it a more pouty effect. So I'm a little nervous about this part because I feel like this liner might be a little bit too dark for me, but I'm gonna try the way she suggested to do it. So I'm just gonna go ahead and line the outside of my lips. Okay, so this is what it's looking like. I'm not mad at it. It's different, but for a nude lip, I'm not mad at it. The satin lip is super comfortable on the lip also, and I think her deciding to do a satin lip as opposed to a matte lip helps the lip liner and the lipstick to blend. Like when you do that blotting technique, it works really well with the satin lip because the matte lips, they dry down really fast and they're super matte, so you probably wouldn't be able to do that whole technique. But I feel like the satin lip allows you to do the whole blotting situation. So I like the way that this looks, but I think I'm going to add a little bit of a gloss because I just feel in a glossy mood. So I'm still going to use a ColourPop product. This one is in the shade Netta. Alright guys, so this is what the final look is looking like. My camera did stop recording, so I'm just going to mention really quickly, just in case it cut me off, I did apply the ColourPop Ultra Glossy Lip in the shade Netta on top of the nude lip that I had going. This one was done in collaboration with Ellery, and I feel like it really brought out those red tones that I have going on in the eyes. But this is what we're looking like. It's very different from me, but I'm here for it. I'm loving the way that all of the shades really just very easily blended together and just kind of like complemented each other. So I'm gonna go ahead and, you know, comb my hair down, get cute, and I will be back to give you guys my final thoughts on the collection. Alright guys, so I am back. This is the final look. You guys got a little bit of a sneak peek of this in the intro, of course, but I really do love the way that this came out. I think it looks really beautiful. I was a little bit hesitant about the yellow on the inner corner, but I'm glad that I went ahead and just went for it. I love the way that it came out. I think that this is just stunning, honestly. I haven't really played with makeup in a bold eye like this in a really long time, so I am here for this look. I love the way that it came out. I love all of the products that she came out with for this collection. I think that pretty much everything that she came out with could definitely complement a ton of different skin tones. Even this super pink blush shade you guys saw in the tutorial, I was a little bit nervous about that, but using a really light hand, it looks really beautiful on the cheeks. It's literally just a beautiful flush of pink on the cheeks. It doesn't look like it's too much. And again, the same for the Construct shade. I feel like this could be a blush for some people, it could be a bronzer for some people, it could be a bronzer blush if you just want to pop something on your cheek and not go in with additional products. I think that she really did a great job with this, and I think these products also complement her original collection really well as well. So I think that that is all that I have to share with you guys for today's video. I really hope that you enjoyed watching me get ready using the ColourPop times SHAYLA times 2 Proceed with Caution collection. Again, if you would like to see the tutorial on this foundation or the review on this foundation, I did do a 15-hour wear test on the Juvia's Place foundation. That video will already be up before this one, so I will link it for you guys if you want to check it out. A lot of you guys requested it, so I definitely wanted to make sure that I delivered So I will go ahead and link that for you guys if you want to check it out. And yeah, if you have any questions about the collection, feel free to leave them for me down below. Also, if you have any other video recommendations, things you want to see, tutorials you want to see, things you want to see me recreate, products you want me to review, please leave those for me down below in the comments as well. I want to create videos that you guys actually want to watch. So let me know down below what videos you guys would like to see. And yeah, I think that's pretty much all that I have for this video. So thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you very soon in my next one.